Just like the agricultural industry here in Georgia, there's always plenty of diversity at the annual GFB Commodity Conference. Not only does the organization give out their highest award, this year to former president of the Georgia Beekeepers Association, Reg Wilbanks, but also welcomes in guest speakers from different sectors of agriculture and, most importantly, begins shaping public policy for next year.
The commodity committees are made up of people that produce those commodities, so they are the experts that we need to listen to on what they need and what the particular commodities need, and it is the beginning of what the whole purpose of Farm Bureau is, which is to represent farmers in the legislative arena. And the policy that is presented here and passed in Jekyll is what our public policy lobbyists and work on in Atlanta and Washington, D.C.
And 2025 could be an important year as there are a number of financial uncertainties facing the entire industry.
There's a lot of concern about prices. We went through a period of very high inflation in 2021 and 2022. A lot of the crop prices and livestock prices went up with that, but now we've started seeing some agricultural prices come down. Now, of course, the other side of the coin is if the prices that farmers pay for their inputs comes down, that provides some offset. But there's typically a lag, so you're starting to see some compression on margin.
But despite some of those concerning trends, there is still plenty of optimism for the future.
I don't see us going into a really deep recession. I think we have to commend the fact that the economy has held up as well as it has, given the degree to which the Fed has raised short-term rates. I think the long-term fundamentals for the economy are still strong.
Those in attendance also got an update from Georgia Commissioner of Agriculture Tyler Harper, who spotlighted some of the recent pieces of legislation that will benefit producers, including one that will help preserve farmland within the state.
As we close out the year, obviously we're focused on the Farmland Conservation Fund and that program. We're looking forward to convening the board and getting to work on protecting farmland here in the state of Georgia, building off of legislation that was passed this past session and the session before. And thanks to the General Assembly, the Speaker, Lieutenant Governor, and the Governor, we were able to get $2 million in that fund.
That is essential to keeping the state so agriculturally diverse, which is spotlighted by the 20 different commodities represented at this conference.
The fact that Georgia has a lot of latitudes and a lot of elevations let us grow everything from grapes and apples up in the mountains to vegetables and produce and tobacco and cotton and peanuts. We're the largest peanut producer in the country. So that whole variety, when you throw in the different latitudes, the elevations that we have, the soil types, lets Georgia be a major player in agriculture in the United States.
Reporting from Tift County, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.